Mm-hmm.
Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome to TinaTalks Show. It's me, your host, Adamwachiku. Now, thank you so much, audience. If this is your first time of coming to this channel, it's a pleasure having you. And if you are a returning guest, I want to tell you that without you, there's no way TinaTalks Show would be. So I want to appreciate you for the love and the support that you all have been supporting me. Just watching my channel, watching what I do is actually a big bonus for me. Now today, as always, this platform is a platform that I have dedicated for you. Yes, for you that is watching right now. Sorry, I'm just trying to dress up my hat. I'm trying to think which position to put it today. I don't know what's wrong with me, audience. Don't mind me. If I should bend it or put it straight. Okay, yeah, better. All right, thank you for
Yeah,
that.
looking good.
Now, audience, as always, like I told you before, this platform is a platform that is dedicated for you. Yes, for you to come and share those your amazing story. I can't emphasize enough the importance of sharing what I found to be the most precious and the greatest legacy that we can leave to our family, our children, the society, everyone that come around us. The legacy of experience, the knowledge, what we have learned through the process of time. If we share this is what is going to motivate anybody, encourage anyone to go out there and fulfill or discover their own purpose. This is exactly what my next guest is going to be doing. Sometimes we see people, we wonder, we want to be like them, or even envying them, or jealous. But you see, sometimes when you hear people's story, how they become who they are today. My special guest, all the way from Germany, he has been through a journey. He's gained experience. That experience has helped him to build and understand how to use wisdom. You see, knowledge is the application, wisdom is the application of knowledge. My next guest has gathered so many experience, so many knowledge, and he now utilizes them in a form of wisdom, and he wants to pass this on to you. He wants you to understand how he became. A lot of you hear sometimes the first time I hear that name BLAK-I, I thought maybe it's a black eye. I'm like, what is that? We're going to find out what BLAK-I really, really mean. You see, stay tuned because he will be coming up. He's already in the studio, but just stay tuned and then I'll come back to you. Now, thank you so much, audience. Thank you for that short break. Now, as always, whenever I want to bring somebody up, I want to give you a little glimpse, a little taster of who is coming on the show. All right, take a look.
Yo.
Mr. Mackenzie, it's BLAK-I. Yeah, about the booking.
Okay, you wanna book it?
For the shows.
Right, how many clicks you got, boy? You got enough of them clicks?
Huh?
Oh, come on, boy. Well, you got them enough clicks, give me a black clock call, alright? Go on.
Okay, guys, listen, I'm going to give you opportunity as we go on during the interview. You can actually download, you can listen, and it will show us, will be telling us where we can find that music, that song. Now, listen, he's German based, and I had a privilege to bring him up. So, without much of ado, I'm going to bring him up now. I think it's in the studio. Hello, BLAK-I. What's up?
Hello, good morning. In
Good
German, we will
morning.
say "Guten Morgen."
Good morning. Good morning. How are you, BLAK-I? What's up? How are you
I'm
today?
good. I'm good. I'm good. The sun
The,
is
the, the,
shining. The weather is
the
so good.
weather looks bright where you are today.
Yeah.
Looks
The sun is
bright.
shining today. Yeah, really good. After this,
Amazing.
I think I'm gonna go out and enjoy the weather.
Oh my. Even it's not cold right now in Germany,
No, it's not cold. We are blessed, you know. We,
is
we don't
it?
want cold this year. Yes, we want it warm.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Now, I wanna say this, BLAK-I. I really do. Tina Talk Show appreciate your time. I know you are a very busy man out there, creating this, this time to come and share your story. We are not taking it for granted. So I really, really, we do appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me. I really do appreciate, and you're looking gorgeous today, like always.
Oh, please. Thank you. You're making me blush now. And you too, you're looking good too. You're looking amazing. You're looking
Thank
the
you.
part. There's something about what you're wearing. I can see the lion. Is it a lion or
Yeah.
cat? Oh my God. Is it a lion the lion of the tribe of Judah or what?
Yeah.
What does that mean for you?
Uh,
And also, oh my, and a T-Mog too.
I'm in my king mode.
Yeah, you're king mode. Amazing. Now tell me,
Yeah.
what does that mean for you? Why did you put it on? What
Yeah.
was into your mind when you were deciding
No.
on what to put on? You have the lion and then you have it in your tea mug. Tell me.
Yeah. It's my Lieblings tea mug. So I was thinking, yeah, while I'm drinking my coffee, I have to put on something fitting. And actually, the eyes of this lion is captivating. So I hope they
Oh,
don't just look in the eyes. They have to. I like the lion, and in Igbo land, where I come from, it really means a lot because of the energy, because of the how they work together as a group, also to survive. So lion
that's good.
is the king.
And the Igbos also, the lion means like the king of the jungle, the
Yeah,
king of
yeah,
the
yeah,
jungle.
yeah.
You
It's
know,
king of the jungle, but it works together with the family. They all
yeah,
move
it
together.
does. It
So
does. And
it's
protect
fun.
and protect
Yeah, they
as well.
protect. Yeah.
Protect.
Yeah.
Amazing. Now, thank you so much for that. Now, today we're going to be looking at your music career, how it all began for you, you know. And before that, I'd like you to introduce yourself, your name, and where you're from.
Okay. My name is Chijoku Meji, and I'm a Nigerian. I was born in Port Harcourt, grew up in Aba, Nigeria, and I'm based in Germany. Yes, and my music name is BLAK-I,
Mm,
and as DJ, some people used to call me Ichi Fingers, Aka Ichi,
mm,
and so on and so forth. And I also have a group that I am producing that I belong to. It's called the Two Kunst. So the video you chose is one of the songs I produced as a producer with Matan Original. And that group that I'm the producer is called the Two Kunst. We are just duo. So that's
good.
where the song clicks come from. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much for that brief introduction. And another thing I always find very fascinating is the background. Like, some people will see they're wondering, does he have brother, sister? Is he the only child? And it's part of who we are. So tell us, do you have brothers, sisters, mom and dad still with us?
Yeah, I have a brother and I have a sister.
Mm,
And my mom is still alive and well. And
amen.
yeah, my dad left us when I was a little boy, so like 3 years and 9 months. So
Oh.
yeah,
May so rest in peace. Sorry to hear that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
So yeah. So you. How many of you again?
three as a whole, and
Three as a whole. So are
two
you?
boys and a girl.
Oh, what position are you in? Are you the first, the middle, or the? the baby of the
I'm
house.
in I'm in the middle.
You're in the middle.
I'm in the
You're in
middle,
the
yeah.
middle. Very interesting
Mm.
position, isn't it?
Yes, yes, yes. Middle, to be in the middle is holding the up and down together. I think the middle is.
Do you sometimes feel squashed by this side and from that side? What does it feel to be in the middle?
Uh, Sometimes I think God knows why He puts you in any position you are. I don't
Mm.
feel squashed. My shoulders are too strong for that.
Feel strong. You don't feel squashed. Amazing.
No.
Amazing. I mean, so are you the three of you? You have two boys and a girl, right? Two boys
Yeah,
and a
yeah.
girl. Two boys and a
Yeah.
girl. Are you the
Mm.
first boy or the second boy?
No, I'm the first boy.
You're the first boy.
Actually, yeah, I'm the first boy. Yeah. Mm.
You're the first boy.
Actually, I'm the second boy, but uh, I had a senior brother that died an infant, so I didn't think he made it up to a year.
Oh.
So then I got then I stayed. So I would
Mm.
not like to take his accolade, no. So actually, I'm the second boy, but may his soul rest in peace.
Amen. Amen.
So I'm the
Amen.
first boy now. I have
Yeah,
the
you're the
position of the
first.
first boy.
What does it
Mm.
feel? I like that you actually recognize and put a light on that. That okay, he's not here with us, but he's the first. I'm the second, but as it stands, like
Yeah.
you've
Mm.
given him his due respect.
Yes,
Give him his
yes,
due
yes.
respect and
Mm.
recognizing his position. But as we speak right now, you have stepped into that position of being the first.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Mm. The
by
first
default,
boy, yeah. Mm.
yeah, by default, automatically you took
Mm.
that position.
Yeah.
Now,
Mm.
how is this position for you? Like, is it? Can you tell me, being the first, fitting in that shoe, what is it like for you, from an
Um,
African background?
yeah, um, different people, different cultures. In the Igbo culture, in
Mm.
Nigeria, I'm Igbo. I mean, Nigerians are one. We are trying to integrate, but I'm Igbo, and every culture, every tribe, or every group has their own tradition. If you are the first son, then you're automatically like the head of the family. Like automatically, you have to assist. If your father is alive, you have to also always learn how to be like the leader of the family. And if he's not there, automatically you have the responsibility to take care of everybody. So much is expected from you.
Mm.
And also, yes, so there's a lot of responsibility being the first boy. Where I come from, or the first son, a lot is expected, and you also receive some due respect. But most times you are in a position of making serious decisions, or just everything responsibility always comes back to you. And yes, so you're
Oh,
like, yeah, you're on a hot seat.
I know. In Igbo, we call it diokpara, isn't it? Diokpara.
Yeah, yeah, Diokbara,
Especially
yeah.
the that diokpara. It's a position, it's a title, but a title that comes with a big, huge responsibility.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
amazing. You mentioned earlier that dad, left at a very tender age.
Yeah.
This gives me kind of like wanting to know how life was being the first, and that left literally, like you explain where you come from. The responsibility of the senior son is very high, and now that left at a very tender age. All of you, I presume, like you said. So, how was life for you at that time?
Um.
Or would
Yeah.
you say,
It,
let me put it this way, would you say you after that left, you had life was like privileged, or was it a struggle, or was it both mixed?
it's both mixed. Actually, it was more or less privilege is higher in percent. Let's say when my dad was there, the privilege might be 90%. And when he went, the privilege became maybe 50-50, sometimes in the middle. My mom really tried her best, so I didn't lack anything. She made sure we went to good school. She made sure we wear the best clothes. She made sure we had the best food. She made sure we got the best protection from my mother's side. And I don't think I can wish another mother. So my mom
Oh,
really tried.
that's
Yes,
so
yes,
sweet. That's so sweet.
yeah.
Oh,
She really gave everything. So I didn't really miss. I mean, the presence of a father is that the people who have the opportunity to experience it, sometimes they don't value it. I mean, nobody deserves to lose any part of the parents, but if one is missing, you will notice it.
yeah.
Because if one is not there, if he's the father, then he's maybe having too much work or it's too much for him because he now have to play the feminine role and also the masculine role. And if
Yeah.
he's a woman, then she at the same time she has to turn to a man and at the same time be a woman, vulnerable, cries and without really any masculine protection like it is. So at that point in time now it's like God is the father. So automatically we just put everything in God's hand and then and then you see what happens after.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Mm.
that's very yeah, very humbling. Very humbling. When I had the privilege opportunity to speak with you the other day, you mentioned something that when dad left, there was something about mom had to take you guys away and protect
Yeah,
you.
yeah, 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 yeah. She didn't really bother about anything. So
She left, which is what a lot of people will most I'm looking into this, emphasizing, because there's something to learn there. There's something to learn there. Some women, some mothers will hold on to the wealth around, maybe what that the husband left behind, making sure she keeps it, making sure some, because family will start want to fight, want to drag, want to do this, but for her, that was not what was important. What was important for her was you guys' safety. And
yeah,
African background, you know what that means. When there is this issue of property, who takes what or whatever. And she left with nothing. She wanted to protect you guys, and she left with, I think you mentioned about 120 naira was the only thing she had in her pocket.
yeah. She didn't even live with
That is,
anything. She
that
has
is,
to
that
raise.
is brave.
She has to raise the 120 naira. So somehow she has to raise the 120 naira. So it's like she didn't even have the 120 naira. She raised it somehow, little and then. And that
But,
is what
but,
I'm
but like,
raised. That is what I'm raised with.
mm, mm,
Yeah, yeah. So most times when things become so difficult, if I can imagine that my mom raised us with 120 naira and we're having a house, we're having all those things from that money, and she's not a criminal. That only shows me just hold on. You can always survive. So as a grown up, I realized that my mother is truly a hero, like an
oh,
example to me. Yeah. So as a child, you won't see it like that, but when you grow and start to struggle and
mm,
hustle, sometimes you come to a point where you don't have. Then I
mm.
remember my mom. I said, after all, my mom could raise three kids in Africa with 120 naira and ended up buying a house, sending us to schools, universities, abroad, whatever. So it's like a miracle. So it's like actually I never talked about this in interviews, so, but it's okay. I mean, it's encouraging. This is the time we really need to encourage people and open up a little bit more because a lot of people just see fancy pictures and they don't know the artists and all that. So
Yes.
this is me.
Yeah. And also, I'm so touched by this story, because the reason why it's relevant, because we want to also let um, people know the struggles of our parents,
Yeah.
and also honor them in the process, honoring them, letting them know that behind BLAK-I, there's a hero. There's a
Yes,
mother
yes,
that is a hero,
definitely.
you know, that made it all possible, who stood there, fight tooth and
Yeah,
nail, and make sure that you become black-eyed that you are today. As we go on
yeah.
in as we go on in the interview, you're gonna tell us, you're gonna be telling us what that black eye actually means. Very interesting. Because
Yeah,
I'm
but
talking.
before we go there, I'll also give accolades to my dad. I never really got to know him, but many times his name opens doors for me. There's
Oh,
some
I love
places
that.
I'll come even as a child, and then if I just say my name, sometimes you see people crying. They say, "Come in, my son, come in, my son." So whatever you're doing, just do it right, so that you can have a good legacy that will affect your children too.
Oh,
Yeah.
you just touched me there.
Yeah, so my father is gone, but he's still there. Sometimes I meet people, they were like, "Oh, I didn't have a car. Your father used to give me a ride." And it
Oh.
was like, "That's the only thing I know. You don't know me, but those give me a ride." And maybe if they are selling concrete, then they give me a better price.
Oh.
Meanwhile, I don't know them. So all these things they talk about repercussions and about boomerang and stuff like that. Even if you don't believe in God, just know that whatever you do is it's always reflecting back to you.
Karma.
So
Another one is karma. Whatever we do comes back to us,
yeah,
to our
yeah,
children. Karma, you know,
yeah,
there's good one
mm,
and there's bad one. So
yeah,
you know, you've been experiencing the good one.
yeah,
You see, this is very, very. There's a lot of things, a message here. Like you just said, whatever we are doing, let us do it right because we are
yeah,
living with our
mm,
children. If we do
yeah,
it bad,
mm,
people say, "Ah, is that not Ada? That is."
mm,
They will not. Our children will inherit some
mm,
part of what we leave behind. So we
mm,
need to be
mm,
very careful. I'm so happy. I'm
yeah,
sure
yeah,
wherever he
mm,
is now,
mm,
is looking down on you.
mm.
Yeah, you want to say
And
something?
let me expand it. And in the diaspora, anything you're doing, you're leaving an image of your people. So this thing goes bigger and bigger. So if you open doors in diaspora, you open doors for the next ones coming. If you leave a legacy here, it will make it softer for the next generation to land. But if you mess it
Mm.
up, any generation of Africans coming, they see them as criminal, they see them as rude, they see them. So whichever impact you leave, also here, abroad, wherever you are, is representing your people. So that's why we also have to be careful when we are the
Exactly.
representatives
Wow.
of our race
Yeah.
generally.
Oh, wow. Amazing. Amazing. Whatever we are doing, not just our children, not just in a narrow way, but if we look at it
Mm,
in diaspora, like in terms of what you are doing, music, you guys are paving the way. You
mm,
are paving the way for the next generations to come.
yeah.
And if you guys don't start it, they will not have a soft ground to to
Mm,
to, to, to stand on. Wow.
yeah.
So you guys are literally tilling the ground for them now. You tilling the
Yeah.
ground.
It's really hard to till the ground, I tell
I
you.
know, I know, I know, I know. That is what
Yeah.
words of wisdom, reaching out in everything that we do, not just towards our family, but also in everything that we do, in
Yeah.
business, in craft, whatever it is, leave it good, start it, leave a legacy. That's what I always say: legacy of experience, knowledge, pass it on, do something great, because that is the greatest legacy you can leave behind. It's not money. Money will be off spent. Things will be
Mm,
scattered. Every day you have new houses knocked down, old houses knocked down, new ones built. It's not going to
mm,
inspire anyone, you know. So
yes.
I
Mm,
mean, I really do appreciate that. Now let us step into your music now, your music career. I really do appreciate so far what you've shared with us. Now, looking at it, when in all this mix, in all this mix of things, when
mhm.
did music actually become apparent for you? Like, I can actually sing. Was it when you were still young, when dad left, or when dad was still here? When did this hit you that I can sing?
As a child, first of all, it started with the love of music. Anyway, and being a very little boy, I was thinking like I can be able to do that, but it was like you're still a child, and then you start to grow, and it's still like there. It's like something that is not like leaving your thoughts. If you're already
Yeah.
like believing that you can do that, even without starting making it. So I was like the child that is always running to the bag when my mom comes back from abroad and starts searching for the albums because she always buys records.
Mm,
I don't dig the chocolates. I dig the records first
the
of all
reference.
and go and listen. So she knows that when she travels, the most important thing for me is the records that she'll bring.
Mm,
So yeah, so that's my happiest things whenever my mom is coming back. She brought a new record. So that one is the consumer aspect. But as time went on, the
mm,
rap music came because I never had the opportunity to study music in the school. We didn't have the music in our school, even in my secondary school, not in the primary school, not. So I didn't
mm.
have the opportunity to learn instrument, and that was like what I always wanted. But sorry, in
It's
Nigeria, we have most times limited resources for the schools and stuff. I was in a good school, but we didn't have music. So now, at a point in my secondary education at the seminary school, I had a difficult time because one of the senior seminarians that was taking care was like, "How are you passing your exams? You play too much." And he was thinking that I was corrupt. Then he had to put me alone in a class where I had to take like 17 subjects. That was, I think, in my SS3 because we do things like Latin, moral instruction, science,
mm,
everything put together. So after that year, you can now decide which area I want to go or specialize. So it was like I had to take the whole examination alone. So he wanted to focus and see, is this
mm,
guy corrupt or is he really so playful and still passes his exams? So it
mm.
was like
Wow, wow. I
so
mean,
it was
yeah, obviously, from what you've said, music has always been, there's, like they would say, anything that keeps you awake, anything like when you think about it, like when moms
Mhm.
return from abroad, all you are looking for is music, you know.
Yes.
Anytime you hear music, you just feel like I can do this. This is me. You
Yeah.
just feel
Yeah.
connected. It's
Yeah.
not a
Mhm.
coincidence. It's not a
Yeah.
coincidence.
Yeah.
Anyone watching could say, yes, I used to like music. I love music. Some people can, like me, I love music. I love music. Like I'm
Mhm.
like the UK Samuel Cow. I don't know how to sing, but when I hear the sound, I know it. You
Yeah. 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 So you have the ears of a DJ. As a DJ, you just need to hear like 3 seconds because when you're changing the records, it has to be fast. I mean, I
yeah.
started making DJ with vinyl, so you don't have all these digital things that you don't see it. You just
uh,
listen to the
uh,
music, so
so
you
now,
have to feel it.
yeah, anyone could say, okay, yes, even me, I like music, I love listening to music, but singing it is another thing. Singing it is
Yeah,
another.
that's where I was just going. So now, when the guy put me alone in this classroom,
Yes.
I after the exam, I knew I passed. I don't know
Mm,
why, but I knew I passed. So now I wrote my first rap. My
wow.
first, my very first self-written music was written after this incident because I was happily emotional. I
Mm,
mean, but the story behind it was difficult, but I was
mm.
happy after that. So they already
Something,
know I used to,
something good
yeah,
was birth
yeah,
from that,
yeah.
from that situation.
Something very good was giving birth from
Giving
that
birth.
little bit difficult time I had, somebody like not believing in me and hating me. So it was like, yeah, it was like victory.
Yeah.
So I already knew I did it. So now instead of rapping Heavy D or rapping LL Cool J, I used to rap
Mm,
other people's music, but then rap was new. So I'll just come on and rap LL Cool J and all that. So now I wrote my own rap. So now I was rapping in the refectory. The refectory is where we eat. You know,
mm,
uh, I was in dormitory. So we're in the repertory. Everybody's in the repertory. So I started rapping that track that I wrote, and they were beating on the table for me. And they were
like this, and you did
yeah, I was rapping my own rap, and then I was like on top of the table because this is the breakthrough.
You've been on the stage for a long time. You've been on the stage. The table was the stage now.
Yeah. Call it a stage, but it's a good
stage. Was the
stage. Yeah. So
the
this is
actually. Wow,
yeah, this was actually the first music I wrote was rap music, and
was rap. So you can rap.
Because,
that's great.
Yeah. Because with rap music, you can put more information. Like I had a story to tell. So the only way I could say what this guy did to me, how I felt, and now I made it was like the story of this first rap. So if I sang it, then maybe I can't be able to put the whole information together. So I think that the people who discovered rap music also discovered it because of this. It has a history behind it too.
Yeah. So you can talk. It's like talking. You are talking. You're telling a story. You know, you are talking, but talking it in a stylish, in a very unique way.
With rhymes and rhythm.
You're talking with rhythms, basically. Yes, amazing. So we're going to take a very short break, and then we'll come back.
This is your boy London Speg. I'm here chilling with TinaTalks Show. TinaTalks Show is a show that you will never ever regret to watch. Please, if you want to enjoy any talk show all the way to TinaTalks Show, just follow TinaTalks Show. You will never regret it. We just had an amazing interview. If you want to know more about this interview, just go and follow TinaTalks Show on.
Yeah, what's up, my people? It's your boy Pizzy. You already know. Go follow TinaTalks Show on Facebook, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yeah, we just have our interview just now. We just have an interview with her. We just stopped done chatting, and she's a nice lady. Go follow her and find out why I say so.
Yeah, thank you so much, Joseph, for that short break. Now, BLAK-I, I'm going to give the audience opportunity to listen to one of your songs, guys. Just something to give you guys, his craft, and then you can always find more of his stuff, which he will be sharing later on with us, where we can find it. But before that, let me give you this to just see what it's all about. Enjoy this.
Yo,
Mr. Mackenzie, it's BLAK-I. Yeah, about the booking.
Okay, you want to book it?
For the shows.
Right, how many clicks you got, boy? You got enough of them clicks?
Huh?
Oh, come on, boy. Well, you got them enough clicks. Give me a black clock call, alright? Go on.
Where we going to? Hey, who is leading who? Who is following who? Hey, what about clicks? What about wins? And your list? Someone please tell me what's going on. What about likes? Your profile and your smile? Is it really you? You're in Mexico, we never ever chatted on the video. Everywhere I go, everybody hanging on their cell phone. How now? Somebody help me now. Please tell me, how many clicks to heaven?
How many clicks to heaven? How many clicks to heaven? How many clicks to heaven? How many clicks to heaven?
This is no statistics. Let's keep kind limit. love you. Lass uns feiern. Lass uns feiern, ich möchte dich anfassen, direkt in den Augen sehen. Leben geht's tanzen, Leben kann schon sein, auch wenn der Livestream lebt. Wäre mein Wifey, bitte bitte ohne Wifey. Ach, zu leid. Das ist Realität.
How many kids to heaven? How many kids to heaven? How many kids to heaven? How many kids to heaven?
Wie viele Klicks bis ins Paradies? Wie viele sind's, bis du mir sagst, du liebst nur mich? Und keiner gibt dir gefällt wie mein Profil, bewusste Liebe, die die Welt bereist. Geld dabei, stell dich ein, ich übernehme das Bild. Dafür brauche ich nur Klicks, denn mein Talent ist eine Seltenheit. Doch Klicks sind wichtig fürs Nächste, vergesse zu essen, zu schlafen mit Nebel schon wach. Alle kommen auf mein Profil, um zu sehen, was ich mach. Der am Rad jeden Tag nebenan, sehen sie's dann voller Neid. Was ich treib, meine Likes, doch wie viel von mir bleibt übrig, lüge ich und füge für die Maße, ne Maße in meinem Leben und Tour. Von Likes auf mein Klicks, geht es mir gut oder läuft hier gerade was schief, denn es geht um mehr als Glück bis ins Paradies. Ob wir liken this, know what time it is.
How many kids to heaven? How many kids to heaven? How many kids to heaven? How many kids to heaven?
Audience, thank you so much. Thank you so much, audience, for listening. I hope you guys enjoy it. You know, there's a part that hello, you can hear me?
I'm here. I'm here. I can hear you.
There's this part that you know when he called you,
Yeah.
and then you say, "Have you booked it?" And they say, "Huh? It's like that one that caught me. Now, tell me, how was the production? I saw that you kind of united with some Germans there. How for you? What inspired?
First of all, let me thank you, because even personally, I've not seen the video for a while. Thank you very much for letting me also look at my production. So I produced the song. If you go to my YouTube, you see the making. You see us in the studio. I'm the producer. I made the beats, everything. So the song, and I also wrote a bigger part of it. And then I worked together with Michael Davis. He's a movie actor in Germany.
Okay.
Maybe in the future, if you like, you can also have him. He's doing great. He's acting film in theater. He's acting really film on the TV, and he's also making music. So he's a good friend. That's Michael Davis, the African guy that sang German. And we featured him. And the other guy, Martin Original, this project was for me and him. We have a project going on, and I produced the project. So it's called Dazu Kunst, and Dazu Kunst means Dazu Kunst. Kunst is art in Germany.
Okay.
So two is like we are extra flavor to art, and we are the future of art. So yeah, so we formed our own word from two on Kunst. So we are the extra flavor on top of the art. That's why it's having more languages in the song. If you listen very well, you hear African element, a little bit jazz,
a
little bit pop. So I purposely integrated different kinds of music and different languages, and that's how it sounds when you listen to the two Kunst. Is really a mixture of, sometimes we go more African, sometimes we go more European, sometimes we go more rap. Yeah.
Amazing. You guys watching it, I was just imagining the fun that you guys had producing it, singing it. It must be really fun coming together.
Yeah.
You know, music is a language that everyone can understand. You know, music bring everyone together. I was just looking at the integration, you know, and I was, this is amazing. Well done. you know, there's something that comes to my mind, and I want to ask you, like, what does music mean for you? Like, what does it mean when you hear music or the word music? What does it mean for you?
Let me try to make it short. I will say music
Some
is the
people,
sound. Music
some,
is for
hold
me.
on. Yeah,
Okay.
some people would say music is spiritual. You know,
Mm,
is something that connects them spiritually. Some people will say
mm,
it's an art of
mm,
expression. But in
yeah.
your own way, what does it mean for you?
So first of all, I will say music is a soundtrack of life. You
Hmm.
know, just like you're watching movies, they always put music, and music is always bringing the emotion, the
Hmm.
drama, love. So as we are living life, life is like a real life movie. Everybody has music that is their own soundtrack of their own movie, their own
Hmm.
life. So I think this is number one role that music is playing with our emotions. And for
Hmm.
me, as a musician, it's deeper than that, because for me it's more like a way to express myself. It's like a way to therapy. It's like it's a therapy for me. So and
Hmm.
I can't stop. I tried to stop. I couldn't stop. So
Hmm.
there's no way out. So it's like something I must have to do.
You must
You
have
know,
to.
because yes. So when the inspiration comes, I must have to do it. When I'm happy, sometimes I must have to do it. When I
Hmm.
went through a long period of sadness, if I'm starting up again, then I'm coming with music. That because the whole emotion, I have to go out somewhere. So I
Hmm.
don't box. I don't. I can only get it out through music. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. So it's important.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. That brings me to the place where you shared something amazing with me when I had the privilege to speak with you the other time, which is that music for you, or going into music, there was something that is important to you, creating a platform to raise others. That meant a lot to me. You know that you're not just doing music, but you see it as an opportunity to uplift other people. That there's something about you that what they is it's a mission that you must accomplish. You feel strong about this, and that is very
Yeah.
profound.
Yeah, that came lately. Thank you, everybody. German Afrobeat All Stars, all the people who believe in me here in Germany, the whole diasporan artists coming to me like little brothers and sisters, seeking for advice, telling me, BLAK-I, you must have to continue. BLAK-I, I'm coming to the studio. I love you guys so much because you're giving me a new energy. Like I'm giving you some knowledge, then you're bringing this vibrant energy because all of us went through that. But when we went through that, I didn't have nobody to call. But now you can call me. So I think it's something something great
Yeah.
because when we started doing that here, we couldn't go to anybody. We must have to like after singing or rapping. If I rap with Americans, next thing everybody's coming. Are you American? Are you American? Are you from New York? When I say no, I'm Nigerian, they will go. You understand? So it's like there's this hype of where you're coming from. Are you Jamaican? But I stick to Nigeria.
Yeah.
And now you see that Nigeria is big. So
Mm.
I'll never regret sticking to who I am. I wouldn't lie and say I'm from another place just to get love. It's either you
Mm.
love or you don't love. So now we're on top of the game. Nigerian Afrobeat, African Afrobeat. Thank you also for pushing it from Africa. I watched the Afrobeat music liberate from piracy to what it is today. So I've always been there. I'm old school in the game. And I'm very happy supporting the German Afrobeat young stars. And I hope that you guys will stick together so that the community will get bigger. So that's what I
Amen.
can say
Wow.
about that. So,
Amazing. I like that. You know, you are not what I would say self-centered. You have this thing not just to succeed for yourself, but to create opportunity for others, and also being able to see the positive energy that other people also bring to you. You know, as much as, like you stated, as much as they come for you for advice, there's something that they also bring to you. giving you the motivation, giving you inspiration, on
Yeah.
what more to do, knowing that they need
Yeah.
you. This is an attribute of a leader, it's an
Yeah.
attribute of a leader.
Yeah, they bring a lot of excitement, and I love this excitement because there's a joy in music, there's excitement in music. Like, BLAK-I, listen, this is my first song, and this. I said, damn, you killed it. I'm even nodding my head in the car. And when it's not okay, I'll also tell you, no, don't release it. So they're even coming with songs that are not released, and the network is getting bigger. I'm seeing how it's really integrating. So I'm trying my best because I know a lot of people in Germany in this business. So what am I going to use their contacts to do? I'm just giving it now. I'm dishing out.
Yeah,
So if you come across me, I dish out contacts. If you blow, don't forget.
If you blow, don't forget where you all began. You have to come back home and
Yes.
and see where it all began.
Yeah, you have to come back to Uncle Black.
Yes, sir. Oh, I love that, Uncle Black. Now,
Yeah.
yes, looking at what you just explained, I can see, I can just picture the guys, the other artists, upcoming artists in Germany and all that. But for you to have all these contacts, all these connections, it didn't just happen in a day. It didn't just happen. You shared something which came about the BLAK-I. So if you can share this with them, how you were in a country where, or you even lived in a community where you are the only Black person, and how you managed to. So can you share this with the audience?
Yeah, it took almost a decade before the Afrobeats started popping up. So I was rapping, I had my crew, Northside Connection, One Love. That was the first people I made a CD with. I was the only Black artist, and we were a bunch of rappers, and we made Northside Connection. That was the first CD I was in. And after that, I made Stay Real. And this my German homies supported me. So I also have musicians and people that really know me for long, that even knows my um, musical capabilities better. Though I develop every time, and the BLAK-I you see yesterday is not the BLAK-I you're seeing today. I'm trying my best to make my music fit me. And if I go the stages of life, my music is evolving with me, because I can't come out and sing ABCD like a little child. Meanwhile, I'm a big boy. So I always try to make my music suit to me, so that I can stand to it. So never expect anything, expect everything. Expect rap, expect Afrobeat, expect drama.
Amazing. Yeah, so is that how the BLAK-I came about? BLAK-I,
Yeah. The time I was working together with a lot of Germans, I truly,
that
if I
must
go
be
to a
tough.
concert,
That must be, to be able to be the only. I remember many years ago, you guys have really come a long way. I remember many years ago when I was in Germany for some time, and there was this place. I can't remember the town, the city, or the community was, but they were not used to seeing Black people.
Yeah.
I've had this old woman come to me. She got like she touched my skin. She thought it would clean, like maybe it's dirt, it's brown dirt.
Maybe she's excited. They really do appreciate.
Yeah, she was like, she
Mm.
wanted to see if it stains, or, and then she was like,
Yeah.
That's his Ganshon. She said, that's his Ganshon.
Yeah, Ganshon, that is beautiful. She was
She
appreciating
just said
it.
that's his Ganshon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you get brown in the sun, let's say I'm German, I'm blonde, okay? So, and then I go in the sun and I tan and I get brown. At a point, you might also lose that part of the skin that is brown, and then it becomes brighter
Kind of
again.
lighter.
So they also get a little bit brown in the summer, but when the winter comes, lack of vitamin D and all the gingers, it will
Yeah.
now get pale. So,
Yeah.
but for us, it's always like brown. So it's like
Yeah,
unchangeable.
they are
Mm,
fascinated by it. They are
yeah,
fascinated by it.
yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
so what am I saying? Trying to say here is how you guys have set the pace. Like whatever you guys are doing, you are actually creating a softer ground for the future. You know, for
Yeah.
the next
Mm.
people that will come. So it is great. So this production, are you in any record with any record label or you produce yourself?
I'm not with any record label. I produce myself and
Mm,
also working on working more on learning how to do online marketing because the business is always evolving and
mm,
hopefully because I would say um, digital analog, the music evolved.
mm, mm.
So
No, mm, mm, mm. Okay.
yeah, now it's digital time. So now we
Mm,
are trying to make it better digitally. Yeah,
yeah,
we can support other
amazing.
artists coming up and things are always changing in the business. So we are
Yeah.
trying to adapt to it. But about supporting the people who are here now, it was never an intention. It happens to be a position you find yourself. As you
Mm,
mentioned,
mm,
I had it intentionally as a DJ. I used to play Nigerian music in between in Jamaica. So when they are dancing, I'm always throwing our own music in between, and they are going crazy. They don't even know what they are dancing to.
yeah,
But now
yeah,
it's official.
yeah.
Afrobeat is official. Everybody knows. So somehow we've been planting it at the back of their minds, but they don't
Mm,
really know. Come on, ask, who is that? What is that? When I
mm,
play. So
mm.
supporting the Afrobeat
Yeah.
now
So
everything
mm, so
now
yeah. Mm. Now, what would you say, looking at the music, looking at the journey, what would you say has been the most difficult? Uh, have you experienced difficult? What would you say is challenging for you in the music industry?
what has been challenging for me, very, very challenging is, for example, you must do what every other person does.
Mm,
You just want to do what to create new music, you have to be resident.
mm,
But when they get to see you, then they know you have something different. So it's worth it to be yourself. I mean, you do also other things other people does. Nothing is really 100% new, but everybody has his own touch. And secondly, being in diaspora, I think it's still not at its highest point.
mm,
I think it's still not at its highest point because it was difficult. It was really difficult because people who are born in Nigeria, if you make music, your city knows you, your school knows you, your workers knows you, your village knows you. Before you know,
mm,
your but if you are abroad, everybody goes in his flat. You don't even know it's the guy next door.
yeah, yeah,
But you didn't really go to school here, so you're
yeah,
missing this foundation where you can step on as a platform
yeah.
and pop out
Was
fast.
what?
So
Yeah. Was this why you? Yeah. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on.
now the new generation that are coming now, they are having the platform. We are there. They can come to us. Something is building up, and we are trying to integrate it so that the artists abroad will have a platform. Because if you're alone, one tree cannot make a jungle. Then it's more difficult. But now the community is growing, so this is like I'm welcoming everybody. Welcome, welcome to the community because it's been missing. So there's
Yeah.
something happening, and I'm excited. That's what I'll say about that.
Thank you for that. What was this? Why you formed the Afro? There's something you formed that you are the president. Was it why you formed that?
Actually, we formed it as a result of an interview. We were on an interview with Samson Toto, Afrobees. He's really supporting Afrobees, one love, Mr. Samson. So he was like, he called me up on an interview with some other artists that has been in Germany for a while, and he was asking us, why is it that people are not recognizing Afrobeat in Germany? Why is it that they are not booking us in a big stage? Why is it that they are jumping us and taking that is listening to our music, and some of us has better music than all those artists? Why are we not getting support? So we are like all sitting there, not really having an answer. Everybody was like trying to find them. To be very honest with you, I came up with an idea. I said I'm tired of excuses. All these things happened already. It was difficult to till the ground. So, but now let's come together. Let's form like an organization, whatever, so that we can know each other, that we can bring African artists together, and then let's see if it's going to help us to improve. So this is how we came about the idea of German Afrobeat All Stars, and then we formed a WhatsApp group, and we are having almost 50 artists there. And there are still a lot of artists that I know that we didn't stay at in the group because they are still working on their craft, working on their videos, trying to set up their platform. So I think in the future it's going to get better. So this German Afrobeat people coming together was as a result of how do we move on? How do we get recognized? How can we put more force? Since the environment and system is already having its own matrix or its own system, how do we integrate ourselves in this system?
Yeah. Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much for that so far. BLAK-I, it has been so far amazing hearing your story and how it all began for you. You know, it's obvious that music did not just happen to you as a surprise. It's something that has always been born. It's something that is there, you know. It's in Igbo, it's you know. And no matter where you run to, you're going to come back to it. Even in old age, you come back to it. Because I always say our gift, you know, is given to us for a purpose, you know, because the gift is not about us. It's about the purpose at which it was given to you. You know, it will come. Even in old age, you see yourself drifting back to that calling, you know, and because there's somebody that needs it. There's somebody give you something to give someone, so you have to deliver it. It does not matter even if you delay in delivering it. You have to, you must. It's not yours. You must deliver it. You know, that's how talent is. You must deliver it. So if you find your talent, your gift, your purpose, your gift on time, utilize it. It's for a purpose. Make use of it. Now, is there any shout out? Anyone you want to shout out to? You know, you want to give credit to? You want to shout any shout out you want to give?
First of all, really, you just threw me out. Okay, I want to give shout out to God first of all because I believe that God is out there and that is watching us. I want to thank anybody who has impacted my musical aspect of life and also my life in general. The people who support me in anything I do. I also thank the people who let me learn through whatever that I must have encountered with them. I want to thank the people that I also do stretch out the hand to support. So it's all part of it. I just support my fans that always come around. That's why I'm happy that you invited me because I know some people are always waiting BLAK-I when it's something new coming. So don't worry, a lot of people.
Good. So there's a lot of packages coming up. Thanks so much. So where can people find you? Can you share your social media handles to them? How can they follow you? How can they reach you?
You can follow me. Follow BLAK-I fan page in Facebook, or Francis BLAK-I is my personal account. You can follow me in Instagram. I am BLAK-I. I with what do you call it? Underscore. Underscore. And then black underscore I. My I, you don't write it with EYE. And my
the first time I thought it was a EYE until I start to see how you spelled it. Yeah.
If I use EYE, Then Black Eyed Peas, I think I had that name before they did, so I'll be struggling for the rights by now. Even if I'm registered with that name, but I prefer like it's Black Eye. Like
Yeah,
I had to
yeah,
change some things to make it creative, so
yeah.
that
I
everything
make
not
it your own.
Black Eye is Black Eye there. There's a lot of I think Black Eyes out there, but my own is
Yeah.
see.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I and I.
Yes, exactly, exactly. Thank you so much, Black Eye, for it's been such an amazing time with you. I really do appreciate this. It's a honor and a privilege to get to come and share part of you that you would not normally share. Thank you. I really do appreciate it for this exclusive sharing of yourself with us and with the world. Thank you so much. And so just stay there. I'll be back with you. Just stay there. Hello, audience. I don't know about you. Like always, whenever I have a guest come on the show, I always learn something. I have learned something today. You see, in life, there's always whatever God has given you is for a purpose. No matter the situation, no matter where you go, you will always come back because God is smart. God is clever. He knows the way to drift you back to your calling. There have been people who would say, "Oh, I think I came back to the music industry very late. I started working on the music very late." No, it's never too late. So, from what I've learned from what he's saying in this life, sometimes you can start. There are some things we find very important that are not important, and from his story we can see so many things to learn, sharing about his family, how the mother was able to understand what is important, and today God has blessed them with so many things that she would have been fighting to get. What is yours will come to you. Never you go fighting for anything that is not worth fighting. Fight for what is important. And also knowing that everything that he's doing, that he's done, is not just for himself, but to uplift others. And as always, I always say, if your aim, your purpose, your objectives is to get to people, is to uplift others, there's no way the universe are not going to join you to expand it. They will. If this is your first time of coming to this channel, you may be just passing by. This channel is for you. What is that story? What is that experience in life? You don't have to be an artist that you've gained. Come and share it. Come and make an impact with that journey of yours in life, with that story of yours. Come and touch someone's life. If you are watching me from Facebook, please don't forget to follow and like the page. That way, more people will get to see it. If you're also watching me right now from YouTube, don't forget to push the subscription. My tongue is now waggling. Don't forget to push the subscription button and the notification bell. That way, whenever an artist come up, whenever someone amazing come on the show, you will be the first to be notified. And thank you so much. Don't forget your comment is very important. Any question for my guest, don't forget to leave it there. Okay? And until next time. And bye for now.